Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Today I want to demystify this argument we've been having. A lot of people will be having about temperature variations and between the UK and Canada, maybe some other places too. There's been this particular argument, and people saying that the wind chill is often colder in UK than it is in Canada, and at every instance. So if that's what they believe, the argument is valid. It's typically valid. So it's something that has to do with understanding. Maybe they didn't go in detail and try to explain what they mean by that, or what may have been responsible for those variations in temperature. Here in Canada, we have temperatures going as far low as you have -30, -40, -50, in some cases, and -60. We've had times like that here. And then in the UK, you see them going from whatever the temperature has been to -5, and then people bring it up to say the temperature at -5 is worse than temperature at -20 in Canada and beyond. So what I'm trying to do is to put some light to that, so that for anyone who wants to understand how these temperature variations act and what is responsible for these very temperature changes can as well know. It's just for knowledge purposes, for people to know how this temperature works. I will be doing some justice in trying to explain the part of it, even with a temperature in Africa and then temperature elsewhere. But for now, we'll be dealing with temperature in the UK and temperature in Canada, in these two areas. So we have issues that we'll be dealing with one after the other. So what I would be trying to do is to bring these whole issues or things that are responsible for variation in temperature to bear. I will only discuss one today, which is relative humidity. And then we have relative humidity, we have wind chill, we have clothing adaptation, we have building insulation, we have soil and ground moisture, and then we have psychological and physiological adaptation. And then 7, we have clothing materials and wetness. These are areas that cause changes in temperature, and why it is not the same as it is from the UK as per coming to Canada, where we have sub-zeros going as far low as -50 in some instances. So that will come in the next clip that I'll be running. Thank you so much. Sit and relax. We will also go to that very clip as we go on.